So we have 9x minus 11 less equal 4x minus 12. Okay, let's solve it. X is I combine on one side, 9x minus 4x less equal. So it's going to be positive 11, right? Moving on this side, negative move will be positive. And minus 12. So 5x is less equal negative 1, right? So to get x, we divide by 5. And we get x is less equal negative 1/5. So in the form of graph, it's gonna look like, so since we have equal sign, it's gonna look like this square bracket because it's less than, so it looks this way. So it's gonna be negative 1/5 and it's coming this way. Okay, or in the at the interval notation, it's going to be from negative infinity to negative 1/5, and 1/5 is going to be square bracket. Why did we take negative 1/5 in square bracket? Because we have equal sign. Okay, because here we have equal sign. Now, infinity, because infinity never has the end, therefore we can't include the infinity into square brackets, and therefore infinity always and always gonna be in parentheses. Parentheses meaning equal sign is not included, there is no equal sign. Okay, question number 2. Twice 3 minus 5x greater than 46 minus 6x. Okay, let's distribute. 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times negative 5x is negative 10x greater than 46 minus 6x. Okay, let's move. Moving 6 on this side and moving negative 6x on this side. So we get negative 10x plus 6x greater than 46 minus 6. Okay? All right? So we are going to get negative 4x greater than 40. So we divide by negative 4. Since we divide by negative 4, we are going to flip the sign also, right? This way, divide it by negative 4. And we are going to get, this is 1, this is 10. So x is less than negative 10. Okay, because we have less than, in the graphing format, it's going to be parentheses because equal sign is missing. So it's going to be parentheses and less than 10. So it's going to go towards infinity. So this is negative 10 and negative infinity. Now if you write down interval notation, it's going to be negative infinity till negative 10. one thing you need to remember, first position you always put the smaller number. So negative infinity obviously is smaller than negative 10. And negative infinity always gonna have parentheses because it's never have the end. And since negative 10 also doesn't have equal sign, so negative 10 per se is not included, therefore we put parentheses. Question number 3. X over 2 minus 2 over 3 less equal x over 3 plus 1. Okay, so before we solve, I'm going to bring two common denominator across the inequality. We have 2 and 3. Common denominator is going to be 6, correct? So to get 6, 2 multiplied by 3. Okay, let me rewrite it. I don't want to write on the original problem. Okay, let me clean this. Okay, we got it. So it's going to be 6, which means 2 multiplied by 3. We have 3 multiplying by 2. We have 3 multiplying by 2. And 1 is over 1, so we need all 6. 6 here, 6 here. So what do we have? We have 6, 6, 6, 6 across the board. Yes? So what we have left? 3x minus 4 less equal 2x plus 6. Okay, let's solve it. So, oops. We are going to have 3x minus 2x less equal positive 4 plus 6. So x is less equal 10. Okay, because it's less equal, then it's going to be square bracket, right? And it's going to come from negative infinity. Right? This is 10, this is negative infinity. And if I write down in the interval notation, so smaller number come first, which is going to be negative infinity, and it's going to be parentheses, and 10 is going to be included in square brackets because we have less and equal. Okay, next. Number 4. 5 minus x over 4 greater than 6. Okay, well, since we have fraction, let's get rid of fraction. Common denominator is 4 everywhere, which means divide by 4, multiply by 4, because denominator is 1. So here x over 4, we have already 4, and 6, denominator is 1, therefore we divide by 4 and multiply by 4. So what do we have? 4, 4, 4. We drop it and we are getting 5 times 4 is 20 minus x greater than 6 times 4 is 24. All right, so negative x is greater than 24 minus 20. Yes, negative x is greater than positive 4. But at this point, it's going to be x is less than negative 4, right? Because we are dividing by negative 1, divide negative 1, and here we flip the sign. Okay. So now let's graph the solution. less than 4, so equal sign is missing. It's going to be parentheses, right? So this is going to be negative 4. And this is going to be negative infinity. Okay, this looks absolutely ugly. All right. So in interval notation, smallest number come first, and then come bigger number. Question number 5. So we have 7 times 5x minus 2 minus 10x less than 5 times 1 plus 5x and minus 4. Okay, let's solve it. So distributing 7 by 5x and negative 2, right? It's going to be 7 times 5x is going to be 35x. 7 times negative 2, going to be negative 14 minus 10x less than, next 5 times 1, 5 times 5x. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 5 times 5x is 25x and minus 4. Okay. 35x minus 25x minus 10x. Combining like terms. 1, 2, 3. 25x, I moved over the inequality, that's why I flipped the sign. Less than 5 minus 4, so negative 14 moving over will be plus 14. Okay? So let's see, 35 minus 25 is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. So we are getting here 0. What do we have here? 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 plus 14 is 15. Is this true statement? 0 is less than 15? Yes, it's a true statement. And our x is gone, right? Therefore, at this point, the solution is going to be guess I have to take this one. Solution is going to be entire line, so it's going to be from negative infinity to positive infinity. Because there is no x, 0 less than 15, that's a true statement. Or in the form of notation, I'm going to put negative infinity, comma, positive infinity. Yes? Next. Question number 6. Let me see if I can. Okay. Question number 6. We have 6 times x minus 4 minus 4 times x plus 1 is greater or equal to x minus 16. Okay. Well, first of all, we have to distribute, right? 6 distribute on x minus 4 and negative 4 distribute on x plus 1. So 6 times x is 6x. 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Greater or equal to x minus 16. Like terms, 1, 2, 3, and then negative 24, negative 4, negative 16. Okay, let's combine. We get 6x minus 4x and minus 2x greater or equal. So 24, negative 24 moving over, it's going to be positive 24 plus 4, this one moving, and well, minus 16, negative 16 is already on the same, on its side and doesn't move anywhere, therefore we don't change the sign. Okay. Six x minus 4x is 2x, 2x minus 2x is 0. Next, 24 plus 4 is 28. 28 minus 16 is going to be 12. So what do we get? The biggest nonsense I can ever see. 0 is greater than 12, which means it has no solution. Okay? It has no solution. That's what it means. And there is no graph on graphing line, there is no solution for this one. Number 7. Two x minus 1 greater than 1 and less equal 7. Okay, let's see how we are going to solve. We have two inequalities. So I'm going to solve at the same time. If I look, I have two inequalities. One is going to be 1 less than 2x minus 1. And the other one is 2x minus 1 is less equal 7, right? Two separate inequalities combined into one. Therefore, this negative 1, I'm going to move on both sides, to the right and to the left. Look what's going to happen. So this negative 1, and I'm moving here, and I'm moving here also. All right? So we are getting 1 plus 1, because 2x minus 1, when you move over, it become positive. And here going to be 7 plus 1 also. So you can see I moved 1 and got plus 1 here, plus 1 here. This is this negative 1. Okay, so what do we get? 2x is greater than 2, less equal 8, right? Now we need to divide by 2, which means I divide by 2 here, I divide by 2 here, and we get x is greater than 1, less equal 4, all right? So it's an interval notation. It's going to be between 1, but 1 is not included because there is no equal sign. It's only for x greater than 1. So it's going to be 1, parentheses. But 4 is going to be in square brackets because 4 has less equal. Okay? Question number 8. Absolute value of x is less than 11. Well, that means absolute value of x means plus minus of x less than 11. That's mean positive x less than 11 and negative x also less than 11. So if we divide by negative 1, this is also, we're going to flip the sign, and negative is gone. We get x is less than negative 11. And here we have x is less than 11. Oops. X is greater than negative 11, yeah. So we are getting the answer. X is greater than negative 11 and less than 11. In the notation format, it's going to be negative 11 and then positive 11, yes? Okay. Question number 9. Equal, we didn't put square brackets because there's no equal sign. Question number 9. We have absolute value x plus 9 is less equal 18. Okay, so we get plus minus x plus 9 less equal 18. So from here, we get x plus 9 less than 18 and negative x plus 9 is less equal 18, equal sign. Okay, x less equal 18 minus 9, or x less equal 9. Okay. Next is gonna be, if I divide by negative 1, we get x plus 5, x plus 9, greater equal, right? It's going to flip the sign, negative 18. Okay. So this is equal. X is greater equal negative 18 minus 9. Because positive 9 move on the other side will be negative. X is greater equal negative 27. So we got x is less than 9. X is greater than negative 27. So it's going to be between negative 27 and 9, right? So we get x, it's going to be between negative 27, which is going to be square brackets, right? Negative 27. Because we have equal sign. And less than 9, and it's going to be parentheses. Oh, no, this one also square brackets. Okay, negative 27, positive 9. Okay, and this is going to be our solution. Question number 10. Absolute value of x greater than 14, which means plus minus x greater than 14. So positive x is greater than 14. right? And negative x greater than 14, which is x is less than negative 14, right? Okay, so the solution to this is going to be x is less than negative 14, or x is greater than positive 14. Okay? Question number 11. Absolute value of x greater than 12. So plus minus x greater than 12. It's either x greater than 12 or negative x greater than 12, which means x is less than negative 12, right? So it's going to be either x is less than negative 12 or x is greater than 12. Okay. So if we want to write down in the interval notation, it's going to be x is less than negative 12, which is going to be negative infinity till negative 12, right? We put parentheses. Or x is greater than 12, so it's going to be more than 12. It's going to be 12 and comma positive infinity. Since positive infinity is greater than 12, so first we put small number and then we put bigger number. And this or we're going to represent like this sign between these two. Okay? Like this. I can write down this one also in this format. So less than negative 14, it's going to be from negative infinity to negative 14, because less than 14, it's going to be negative infinity, yes? And more than 14, it's going to be from 14 or run all the way to positive infinity, and or will be represented like this. Question number 12. Absolute value x minus 1 is greater or equal to. Okay, so positive x minus 1 greater or equal to negative x minus 1 is greater or equal to. That means x minus 1 is less equal negative 2, right? We just divide by negative 1. Divide by negative 1 and this flip the sign. So what do we have? X minus 1 greater or equal negative 2, and x minus 1 greater than 2. Yeah, okay, two different ways. I cannot combine. It's going two different ways. Less than negative 2, right, comes this way. Less than negative 2 comes this way. Greater than 2 comes this way. So yeah, we cannot combine. Let's solve it. So here we get x is greater than 2 plus 1, which means x is greater than 3. And here we get x is less equal negative 2 plus 1. X is less equal negative 1. Okay. So what do we get? X is the less equal negative 1. So because we have equal sign, so it starts from less than negative 1, it's going to be infinity, right? Negative infinity. Negative infinity all the way to negative 1 with square brackets. Or it's going to be greater or equal 3. So since equal sign is there, we put square brackets and it goes to positive infinity, and we put there parentheses. Okay? Question number 13. We have 4 less equal absolute value 2x minus 8. So we get 4 less equal plus minus 2x minus 8. Okay, two cases, 4 less equal 2x minus 8 and 4 less equal negative 2x minus 8. All right, let me move 2x on this side. It's going to be negative 2x less equal, moving 4 on the other side, going to be negative 4 minus 8. So negative 2x less equal negative 12, dividing by negative 2 greater equal, and we get x is greater equal positive 6. Okay, and now on this case we put negative, the 4 is less equal negative 2x minus 8. That will be 4 less equal negative 2x plus 8, right? Okay, let's move negative 2x on this side. It's going to be positive 2x less equal. Moving 4 on this side, it's going to be negative 4 plus 8. So 2x is less equal 4. X is less equal 2. Right? Okay, less equal 2, which means less equal 2 is going to be negative infinity to 2 square bracket, because equal sign is included. Greater equal 6, it's going to be square bracket 6, because equal sign is included, all the way to infinity. Infinity always going to be parentheses. It's always going to be parentheses. So what do we have? We have either negative infinity 2, or let me put this symbol, or it's going to be 6 positive infinity. Question number 14. Nine is greater, absolute value 8 minus x. So 9 is greater plus minus 8 minus x. 9 is greater positive 8 minus x. 9 is greater negative 8 minus x. Okay, here we get a move x on this side will be positive x greater than, moving a 9 on this side, it's going to be 8 minus 9, and from here x is greater than negative 1. And here we get 9 greater than negative 8 plus x, moving x on this side, it's going to be, well, it's positive. Okay, let's do opposite direction. So 9 plus 8, I'm moving 8 on this side, greater than x. So 17 greater than x, or we can say x is less than 17. Remember, if we have 3 greater than 2, then we can say 2 is less than 3. Okay, x less than 17. So, and x is greater. So instead of going separate, they are coming into within one interval, which means we have here greater than -1, equal sign is missing, we put parentheses, and less than 17. See, it's going inside, while this one here, all this one, it's would go from, this is -1, comes this way, right? And free and free and infinity, it's coming, this is free and infinity comes this way, see? This shaded area and this shaded area, they have nothing in common. Okay, but here is different, greater than -1, less than 17. So it's gonna be the entire this shaded area. Therefore, solution is gonna be -1 and 17. Both are going to be in parentheses because none of them has equal sign. And lastly, question number 15. 5 is less than 3 minus 2x. Okay, that means 5 is less than positive 3 minus 2x, and 5 is less than negative 3 minus 2x. Okay, moving negative 2x on this side will be positive 2x, less equal. Moving 5 on this side, it's going to be negative 5 plus 3. And we get 2x is less than -2, right? We divide by 2 here, 2 here, and we get x is less than -1. Now this one, 5 is less than -3 plus 2x. Moving 2x on this side and 5 on this side, so getting -2x less than -5 minus 3, and we get -2x less than -8. So we divide by -2, divide by -2, flip this sign, and the result is x greater than +4. So as you can see, it's going different ways. Say this is -1, this is 4, less than 1, more than 4. So we have to use or, right? We can't use the write down as an interval here because it's going away from each other. So less than -1 is going to be negative infinity. It's parentheses. Okay, never mind. Negative infinity, -1. And here we get 4, comma, positive infinity. And in the middle, it's going to be what? The sign of or. And we are done. Okay, thanks for watching. If there is any topic you would be interested to learn, please write down in the comments and I will prepare it and gladly represent it to you. All right. I'll see you again in this video. Bye for now.